Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we delve into another fascinating word in the English language. Today's word is commerce. So, what exactly does commerce mean? Well, in simple terms, commerce refers to the activity of buying and selling, especially on a large scale. It encompasses all aspects of trade and business. You might hear it used in discussions about international trade agreements or the economic health of a country. Now, let's explore some synonyms for commerce. Think of words that convey a similar idea of buying and selling. One strong synonym is trade. For instance, we could say international trade has increased significantly in recent years. Another synonym is business. You might hear someone say the local business community is thriving. We can also use the word industry as a synonym, depending on the context. Consider the sentence, the tourism industry has been affected by the recent travel restrictions. Another useful synonym is market, as in, the global market is becoming increasingly competitive. And finally, merchandise can sometimes work as a synonym, especially when referring to goods being bought and sold. For example, the store sells a wide variety of merchandise. Okay, now that we've covered synonyms, let's switch gears and talk about antonyms, words with opposite meanings. What words describe situations where buying and selling don't happen? One antonym is barter. Barter is the exchange of goods or services without using money. We could say, in ancient times, people relied heavily on barter. Another antonym, though less direct, is autarky. Autarky refers to a state of economic self-sufficiency, where a country doesn't need to engage in commerce with other nations. For example, the country's policy of autarky has led to economic stagnation. Nonprofit is another term that suggests the absence of commerce as a primary motive. The organization is a nonprofit and relies on donations. You could even consider subsistence, referring to a state where people only produce enough to survive, with little or no surplus for commerce. Example, they lived a life of subsistence farming. Another more nuanced antonym is philanthropy, which involves charitable giving rather than commercial transactions. For example, his philanthropy has supported numerous educational initiatives. Now, how can you use commerce in your everyday life? You'll often hear it in news reports about the economy. For example, the Minister of Commerce announced new measures to boost exports. Or, you might use it when discussing your own business ventures. For instance, I'm studying international commerce at university. You might also encounter it in phrases like Chamber of Commerce, which is an organization that supports local businesses. Another example, the internet has revolutionized global commerce. Consider this, e-commerce is a rapidly growing sector. Or, the city's prosperity depends on healthy commerce. Here are a few more examples of commerce in sentences. The rise of e-commerce has transformed the retail landscape. Fair commerce practices are essential for sustainable economic development. The agreement aims to promote commerce between the two countries. She has a degree in commerce and works as a financial analyst. The city is a major center of commerce in the region. The museum explores the history of commerce in the area. His interest lies in the intersection of technology and commerce. They established a thriving commerce relationship with their overseas partners. The government is investing in infrastructure to facilitate commerce. Understanding international commerce is crucial in today's globalized world. Let's see some phrase examples. The Department of Commerce. A master's in commerce. Online commerce platform. To engage in commerce.
Boost astérisque astérisque commerce astérisque astérisque relation.
Impact of commerce on society. Regulations on commerce. To recap, commerce refers to the activity of buying and selling, especially on a large scale. We explored synonyms like trade, business, industry, market, and merchandise. We also discussed antonyms such as barter, autarky, nonprofit, subsistence, and philanthropy. Remember that you can use commerce when discussing the economy, business, or international relations. Thank you so much for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this exploration of the word commerce helpful. Before you go, I have a small request. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover Hello Word and learn new vocabulary. And here's a challenge for you. Create your own sentence using the word commerce and share it as a comment under this video. I'd love to see your creative examples. Until next time, keep expanding your vocabulary and keep saying Hello Word.